The New York Knicks are the NBA champions. What's going on, guys? Donovan here from the top of the key. And the New York Knicks are the NBA champions of the world with a great performance from Jalen Brunson in a 94-90 victory in Game 5 against the San Antonio Spurs. And I would like to start off with the resilience of this Knicks team, right? Plenty of times in the series, over 5 times in the series, have they been down by 10 points or more. So every game, they had been down by 10 points. And how did they respond? By winning 4 of 5 of those and winning one of the best comebacks in a finals performance in any sport. Jalen Brunson poured out everything in this game with 45 points on 51% shooting and 4 of 7 from the three-point line. It seemed like in that fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson was getting to his spots and making a play. And to all the people that said Jalen Brunson was maybe too short to lead an NBA team to a championship, or Jalen Brunson couldn't play defense, or Jalen Brunson was this and that, he proved everyone wrong. And this signing that the Knicks made in 2022 to bring in Jalen Brunson will go down as, at bare minimum, a top 5 NBA free agency signing in NBA history. First off, for how much money they had been paying him, and second off, by bringing a championship to probably the most caring, loving, rallying city the NBA has to offer in New York. Let's talk about the others real quick. In that second quarter, the Knicks were down 15 or 16. And I begin to ask the question is, okay, are they finally going to give up? And in that quarter, there were plays made by Josh Hart and Anunoby that proved that they were in it to win it. And this Knicks team was the definition of next man up mentality and being ready to play. Landry Shamet had 5 points in this game, but I will tell you, those 5 points in the fourth quarter, the three-pointer off the catch, moving to his left, shooting right, and the layup he made were a key 5 points in that game, and especially in that fourth quarter. Also, a guy like Mitchell Robinson played 20 minutes in this game, 2 points, but with 10 rebounds and probably the most decisive rebound in New York Knicks franchise history by getting the offensive rebound off a Josh Hart missed free throw. And speaking of Josh Hart, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Not his most effective game shooting from the field, but was able to get back up on himself after that key missed layup in Game 5. And Jalen, to go back on Brunson, right? 45 points in a clinching game is the fourth most in NBA history in an NBA Finals clinching scenario. This team's ability to not get too high or too low in this series is what proved the difference. And this Spurs team will be back. This Spurs team has a bright future. Dylan Harper was the best player on the court today with 25 points and 5 rebounds. Made some crazy shots on the rim. Another lackluster performance from De'Aaron Fox. Played 37 minutes, 7 points, shot 20% from the field, 3 for 15 from the field, and 1 for 8. Also, Stephon Castle, a no-show, 6 points, and 1 for 10 from the field. That's the game, right? The tickets were all allocated to the Knicks. It seemed like the only player that came to play was Dylan Harper. Wemby had a nice impact defensively with 5 blocks, and his impact will always be there defensively, but not a great shooting night from himself. Shot the ball 19 times. Maybe I would like to see him shoot it 4 or 5 more times just to empty the clip. As you're knowing, it is an elimination game at the end of the day. But when you have guys like Fox and Castle with 13 combined points, on 25 shots. That is not a key to victory. The Spurs might have to look themselves in the mirror and get rid of maybe one of those rotational guys, or get rid of Fox somehow, because Dylan Harper was the second best player in this series and maybe in the playoff run, second to Wembanyama. Other than that, the New York Knicks are NBA champions. That's going to take a little while to fully comprehend. I expect big celebrations in New York, and I expect a crazy NBA offseason to follow in suit. But other than that, it's been Donovan signing off for the last NBA game in the 2025-2026 NBA season. I'll keep you guys up to date with offseason content, draft content. But other than that, it's been your boy. Peace out.